Taurus, this is your September love reading. This might not resonate with all of you, so if this doesn't sound like it's for you, then just check back with me next month and check out one of the other YouTube readers to see if you can find something that sounds like it more closely matches your own situation. I pulled two Romance Angels Oracle cards to start the reading. And we got Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I also pulled 5 of the Vice Versa Tarot cards. We got the back side of the Star card, the back side of the 7 of Cups. Actually, I think that's the front side of the 7 of Cups now that I'm looking at it. We got the back side of the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and then the High Priestess card. I clarified the High Priestess card with the Kipper deck and got the Toil and Labor card. So, let me look at this for a second and see what I can kind of make out of this. Let's start off with the Star card. So in this deck, the back side of the Star card would be kind of like the reverse of the typical, say, Rider-Waite version of the Star card. But the art on this card has what looks to me like almost like a ghost. And for me, the Wish card is the Wish card. The Star card is the Wish card in the Major Arcana for me. So it looks like this person has not gotten their wish and almost like they're haunted. She looks like she's looking at the ghosts of, and this is just my interpretation. I have no idea if this is what the book that goes with this deck says. Probably not. But I see this red rose of love here in the foreground. And what looks like the ghost of a man. It reminds me of that song Ghost by the Indigo Girls. So it looks like she's trying to heal from maybe a broken heart because she didn't get her wish with this man that she loved very much. And maybe that's why we got this Free Yourself card. Maybe it's time to move on from a relationship that has failed, or you know, if somebody has walked away from you and you're just hanging on to their ghost, it's time for you to free yourself from that memory and the love that you're kind of clinging to or continuing to grieve about, so that you can, you know, make room for whoever might be coming in next, so that you can express your love to the next person that walks through the door, because maybe they're going to be your soulmate, because the 2 of Cups is a soulmate card. And I see that the next card that is coming for you is the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups could be about a lot of options and choices. Like, you might have a lot of people who could be potential romantic candidates for you. Maybe a lot of people who are asking you out or are just interested in you, or maybe you're interested in a lot of people, but there's this one person that you just can't get out of your mind because they really had your heart and you really wanted to have a life with them. And that's kind of keeping you from moving on. So you're like, well, I don't know what to do because I have all these other people that keep asking me out, and I just don't know what to do. I can't really pick one because I'm just so hung up on this other person. But if you could just allow yourself to free yourself and move forward, then maybe you will find the person who will be there for you, who will share their heart with you, share their cup of love with you, and be able to have this 10 of Cups life. The 10 of Cups is all about having like that romantic fairy tale happily ever after ending. So, you know, this is a person that the Two of Cups card is like your soulmate, your divine partner, the person who is really meant to be just for you, you know, and you're going to click with that person in a way that maybe you've never clicked with somebody before. So the question is, how do you pick this person? Because, you know, you can see this person looks very confused in this picture. They're looking at all these choices and they're going, but I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know, what if I pick the wrong person and then I don't end up with my soulmate and I don't end up with my happy ending? What happens then, you know? Some people can get just frozen with anxiety or what I call analysis paralysis. So they just don't do anything. Like, they're so scared to make the wrong choice that they just don't make any choice. But that's not really a good option either, because then you're not going to find your happiness that way either. So, what is the best thing to do? Well, the best thing to do is to trust your own intuition, which is what the High Priestess is saying. The High Priestess is all about either trusting your higher self or just trusting your intuition, your gut. What does your gut tell you? If you really, you know, don't think about what would be the logical choice, like, don't think about who is best for you on paper. What does your heart tell you? Like, who are you just naturally drawn to? Because I really feel like your soulmate, you just kind of know. There's just that magnetic draw when you meet that person. There's something about them that just makes you feel like a connection right away. It's not something that you have to force or something that you have to work towards. Like, you don't have to work on this. You don't have to put all this time and effort and energy into forcing a connection with somebody who is truly meant to be. You'll just kind of feel a natural flow between you. So if you're in this situation where you do have a lot of options, then just try to consult your higher self or your inner dialogue, or, you know, whatever part of you is your internal compass or guidance system that tells you, yeah, this is the right way to go. Because I think that the cards are telling you that's how you'll know what is the appropriate person to express your love to. And then you can go ahead and make that romantic gesture to that person, extend your cup of love to them, and then you'll end up with your happily ever after.